playing Joni, and this is
Emma playing Waynetta.
Yeah.
and we are the Peculiar Pair.
How did you two meet each other? How did you end up making this project?
Well, it was serendipity to say the least. Magic was working, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I moved up from London and I was moving back up to Cheshire and I didn't know a single soul. And a friend of mine, a producer friend, said, hey, why don't I put you in touch with a lady called Denise, who's just won an award for writing. It wasn't Ellen, but Denise. And I arranged to meet, and by magic, you know, up north is a big place, and you and
I turned up as well.
Denise, yeah, you were 5 miles away. So we met in a coffee shop, and I just happened to say, Emma came along for a cup of coffee, and I said, oh, there's some acting class going on somewhere around here, I've no idea where it is or what it is. And she said, oh, that's funny, I'm going there
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah. So we'd established that someone I knew from, it's called Empty Head Collective, which is a Sanford Meisner acting group. Someone who's in the group who I knew, they've been contacting, speaking to each other over social media.
Right.
They've been saying, come along. And I was like, I'm going there. So,
Right.
yeah. So anyway, with that we went, didn't we? And we were given a script to work with of The Odd Couple.
I see.
Which was Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau
Yeah.
years and years ago,
Yeah.
but a classic piece.
Yeah.
And we performed together after having coffee together, which is a very
Bit of
bizarre
time,
thing to do.
Yeah.
And it was just...
It was good, it was really good. We stayed friends and we had coffee together and Anna was like, I really want to do something, I want to be creative, I've got to get back out there and do something. I feel like I want to input a bit of myself into something. So why don't we do a play? So I said, yeah, I'm up for that. So we did an advert, put a call out, and Helen Tunnicliffe replied, and we sifted through and chose her.
It was like every door opened, didn't it?
Every door. Yeah.
So why don't we do this? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And why don't we do that? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And then the Fringe, it was about when the Fringe was coming up, so we were like, well, we'll put it in the Fringe, we'll do a play for the Fringe. So she wrote it, and it's been a progressive journey, hasn't it?
Yeah. I've done the Edinburgh Film Festival, the Edinburgh Fringe, on a one-woman show, and years ago, about 10 years ago, and I did it on my own. I thought, I'm never going to do that again. But when I met Emma, I thought, oh my God, we can work together. It's not often you meet someone, you think, yeah, this has got legs, we can go somewhere with it.
Yeah.
And the Fringe was coming up, and Emma said, why don't we do the Fringe? She's like, yeah. And you know when you make all these big plans and then you think, what have we got ourselves lined up with here?
Yeah.
But every door opened, every phone call we made, and can we find a venue? And venue appeared, didn't it? You knew someone. Emma knows everybody. She you know, if you ever need anybody, Emma knows somebody. Oh, I know somebody who does that.
Yeah.
And you say, well, go on then, go and do it, and she does.
But that's it. I mean, you know, being an actor in this industry, you know, is really difficult the best of times, and most people will tell you that. But you know, I just think that's why, you know, when you find somebody who is equally as passionate as you about creating something, you've just got to grab it with both hands.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's what we've both done. We've just grabbed it with both hands. Obviously, we've worked together before.
Yeah.
You see, she knew you.
And that's how, that's how.
I know, incredible.
Yeah.
And I've been out of the business. No, I haven't been out of the business. I've just been living a nice country lifestyle and blah blah blah. And decided, you know, get divorced, sell your house, move location 300 miles, and start your life again. And that's what happened. You know, which is a little bit like Joni's experience, which is why I can relate to that character. And so we were set to do the Manchester Fringe, and because of COVID that didn't happen. But this script and this energy has been building and building. I thought, well, let's just make a TV series out of it. Why not? Don't let it stop. Let it. And of course, everything's
I
happening
mean,
soon.
Yeah.
the play is still going to go ahead. We've postponed it till next July because I think it would be a shame not to. And I just love live performance. It's so different than anything else. I just love it.
Oh, and I have so much fun with it.
Yeah, and I just think that it deserves to be on stage as well. So regardless, you know, of what happens with the film version of it, you know, that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's still a living piece, isn't it? And it's vibrant and
Yeah.
energised, and people will love it. And I can smell the theatre and the people in there. It will get its day again, and we will take it out on tour.
But you know, this is what one thing that coronavirus has taught me is that you know, although you put forward and these things are stopped in their tracks because we've got to adapt, we have adapted. It doesn't mean you have to stand still. You just have to find another route alternatively. And sometimes you find that they are the routes that you were maybe always meant to go on in the first place, and you just didn't realise it. You know, because if we'd just done the play, would we have gone on to do with the, you know, we possibly would, but maybe not as soon.
You can't think like that. You've got to just think in the moment, haven't you? And I think rather than sitting waiting for the phone to ring or your agent to ring, who's probably not working anyway because of COVID, it's like do something yourself. Get off your backside to do it. And you know, in such a difficult time, we feel alive. You know, we've got something living, breathing, exciting to put all our energy into. So yeah, COVID's still there, but you know, things to do, places to go, people to see, things to create. We're buzzing with it.